How y'all doing? So listen, it is free agency season, right? Okay. So I'm going to talk a little bit about some of my favorite unrestricted free agents, if I think they should stay with the Steelers or not. So we're doing Steelers today. And my number one might surprise you. You want to know who my number one is? My number one guy who I think the Steelers should re-sign is that is Akilah Witherspoon. I think it's him. I think the Steelers need to re-sign him in free agency. He did a phenomenal job, led the team in turnovers and interception, excuse me. So point blank period, the guy put his head down, didn't hear a whole lot from him, but came and did his job. Shout out to the Witherspoon family. But that guy, phenomenal. Number two is Joe Hayden. This guy brings tremendous energy. His energy is unmatched. You're not going to find anybody on that defense with more energy than Joe Hayden. Arthur Millette comes in at 2, but Joe Hayden's energy, you're not matching that. You're not matching it. So then next up is Juju Smith-Schuster. My Juju. I love Juju. A lot of you know that about me. I would love to keep him. He's a guy that I want to stay with this franchise for a long time, for as long as possible. He's a good kid, and I'm with it. Who else do I want to absolutely stay? Oh, Miles Killebrew. Did you see what he did on special teams? Okay. He has to stay. I would love it. His contract last year was only like $1 million and something. So I'm sure the Steelers can figure out how to make something work with him. I'm not worried about that. I would love to keep Terrell Evans. I think he showed progress this season. Would love to keep him. Trey Turner. I'm going to say yes to Trey Turner. I know it's hard because you thought the line wasn't that successful, but part of the reason why the line wasn't successful is because they didn't have a whole lot of experience. So unless you're going to get a guy that is a free agent to replace him, I don't know. So I think he's a decent guard. So I mentioned Arthur Millette, and I would like to keep Arthur because that man comes out with so much energy. And it's a different energy than Joe Hayden. So Joe is like laughing and happy, and Arthur comes out like he's mad, he's angry at the world, he's about to bite your head off, right? That kind of energy. Like the man's so amped and pumped. Even in warm-ups, I be thinking he hurt himself. Sometimes I think he probably does hurt himself in warm-ups, but his energy is just unmatched. I mean, different than Joe. I know I said it with Joe, but different. He has like that angry, he's just mad. Okay. Chooks, man, I don't know about Chooks. I think we will keep Chooks though. Because we don't want to keep starting over. Like you don't want to keep having brand new people on the line after brand new person on the line after brand new person on the line, right? Ray. So Ray is another guy on the list, and he's been our special teams guy. He got a lot of play at wide receiver. And I think this is why, right? Because it was like, look, are we going to sign this young man? Or what are we going to do? Is he just going to be our return specialist? So I think he showed up, especially the last game in the regular season on the 4th down. Come on, Ray. So I think there's an opportunity for him. So he's one of those guys I'm not really sure about. Ray falls kind of in that. I would like to keep him, but I'm not sure which way he would go. I feel like they're more leaning towards keeping him than not. So we'll see what happens in the draft, and we'll see what happens. I don't know. But Eric, I'm getting to the list of people that probably aren't going to come back, and I'm kind of okay with it. Not because they're just terrible players or anything like that, but just the way things are going, I think it's probably going to be best that the Steelers kind of move on. So one of those is Eric Ibrahim. I think that situation, although, you know, we love the personality that is Eric Ibrahim. He has a relationship with, players and all that stuff. I think that money, unless he takes a significant pay cut, because I think he was like $6 million or something like that. If he doesn't take a significant pay cut, I don't see him coming back. So we'll see what that looks like. James Washington, ouch. Yeah, I don't see him coming back. And it has nothing to do with his capability and talent. I think the kid is wonderful. But I think he's going to be even better somewhere else. And I think he probably wants that for himself. The Steelers, for some reason, did not use him in a way that I thought they would. It almost seemed like he got the most play when Mason was at QB, right? So James Washington, one of those guys that I don't think you will see back in a Pittsburgh Steelers uniform. And it's unfortunate, but that's just how it's going. And PJ Finney, I don't know. He unfortunately got injured. Don't really know about him. Joshua Dobbs. So Joshua Dobbs is very, very interactive on the sideline. Ben loved him. Of course, Ben is gone, but he always had a Surface tablet in his hand, was always talking and moving along the sidelines, talking to the receivers, talking to the QB. So if he gets signed, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets signed to a special team. I'm not special teams. Excuse me, practice squad, or all those things that he has been. He was actually on IR, so he got paid that way. So, but I wouldn't be surprised if they figure out a way to keep him anyway. So Finney, I really don't know. Balaj, we didn't really use him. We really didn't use him. I mean, we really didn't. So I don't he's a question mark for me. I don't even know what interest do they really have with him. But we do need to get a strong, confident backup for Najee, because that is important, okay? Because he can't do it all by himself. So yeah, so top guys to re-sign. My number one guy is Witherspoon, and then we go Joe Hayden, and then we go Juju. And those are my top 3 must re-signs for the unrestricted free agents. Let me know what you think. We have more because we got to get into the restricted free agents. And then we got to go into guys like Minkah Fitzpatrick. But you don't have to sign him today. But you want to lock him down. You really, really do. So let's talk about it some more. Let me know what you think about my opinions on the guys that we should keep. Absolutely. The guys that I'm okay with letting go and know that we might let go. And some of the guys that I'm a little iffy on right now. So let me know what you think. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.